Let's see. Do we still have a fair bit around here that we should probably check out, but anything in here? No. Oh, this is here. This is where I am. Okay. So do we go out that way, check it out? Thing is, there's like it's a massive zone. Nah. Let's do this area first, then we can go check out that area. I think there's a quicker means of access anyway. What I want to get is that item. Honestly, kind of surprised I could make that jump. And you can launch yourself in this game. I'm so used to the Dark Souls method of just like, you want to jump across a gap? Ah! Ow. Well, less ow. More just sad failure. Gonna have to go back. Yeah, let's just go back and around. And I don't think I'm gonna take off the thing that makes sprinting take half as much stamina. It is just too nice being able to zip all over the place. Super efficiently. Have I been back here? I don't think I've been in here. Nope. Definitely didn't go in here. Worth it. Then we're probably going to want to swing back by town, grab some more things. I am actually kind of loaded with stuff again. Okay, let me guess. Is the bridge spearman? Yeah, it's the bridgeman. Bridgeman! Bridgeman, you're gonna die! Oh. Get out of here. Get out of here. Now, I could go after them, but I honestly could care less. They're not actually worth really my time. They'll be there. They'll come back. They might not come back. It doesn't really matter. What? Didn't you guys have a biggin with you? Yeah, there's normally supposed to be a big in there. Did I? What? The respawning dudes in this sometimes get a little questionable. Alright, so... Oh, duh. Spear portation. You know that mechanic I've been using today that I totally forgot about. I was wondering how you're supposed to get across. It didn't seem like a place you could jump to. It looked like you might be able to get to it if you're, like, lucky. There's our answer. And doesn't really look like there's... No. There might be some platforming up here. Signs point to probably nothing freaking up here, considering how hard that is to get up. Yeah, okay. If there is something up there, yell at me. But it certainly doesn't look like it's even part of the map to begin with. Okay. And this looks like something you just get to conventionally. Cool. You're seriously clearing this place out. I like that feeling. There's like nothing left and you're like, yeah, I got everything. I don't have to think about this place again. Nothing here. I'll just swing by, grab a little bit more sap. Okay, so where's the spear dudes? These acrobat ladies are durable. ammo. I do wish that there were backstabs in this game, but then again, the enemies might backstab me more than I backstab them. So I can kind of see why it's not actually... It wouldn't be great to have hefty backstabs as a thing. Got up here. Oh, I could have just warped up here. Probably gone after the spear dudes first. That would have made sense. See, anything else? It looks like there might be something further up. Past this. Or does this take us straight to the new zone? Okay, so this is how we get to the new zone. But there's... Or the dungeon? That might just be a dungeon. There's something over here, though, that I might be able to get through. Maybe? That might be it. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's like a lower area to get through, and that takes us down. That's still not what I'm looking for, though. Unless it looks like there's some easy way of platforming through all of this. No, not really. Because it doesn't look like that leads anywhere. Yeah, because according to the map, there's like a spot on the other side of this, but... Honestly, judging by everything, I don't think I can get up there. Can get this item, though. I had no idea it was even going to be here, but hey, I ain't complaining. So what do we got? We gotta go down. We got a lot of side quests over there. And then, yeah, we've got that next zone? I'm not sure if it's blocked off or what, or why all these quests are still centered around here. I guess it feels like I've just bypassed such a massive part of this entire area. Exploded. Yeah, there's this whole place here that I haven't even touched. These maps are not small. That's why it chugs so much, honestly, when we load. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not betting on a survival. Do we drop down? I could. Getting back seems like it's gonna suck a bit, though. Oh. It's like one of the... No. We can't get back up. Okay. This is one of the only opportunities we're even gonna see that. Alright. Yeah, not nearly as bad as it looked. I was worried. Unduly so, apparently. Around here. There's that item. These guys down below. Oh. Let's do an assisted climb. Hopefully these guys don't just start hurling spears at me. It looks like they're the variety. They're not the variety to attack. First Scoria stash. I'm gonna just keep going up. They'll catch up to us eventually. For now, I'm just gonna make the most of wherever the heck I can go. Not here? I'm assuming this is actually way higher than the devs actually intended for me to go. Nothing within. Hello, I am here. Where'd the goons go? Oh, they'll catch up at some point. Probably hit me in the butt. Oh, there they are. If I remember right, these are like... These guys are weenie. No. They're not weenie. They're pretty weenie, but they're not the ones that get one shot. That's a different type of dude. How's this? Yeah. There's nothing here. What down here? Oh, is this the way to get... Okay. We got screamers. But no, no. Whatever. So there's a whole underground here. I guess let's check it out. Okay. Hey. This is gonna take a bit of concern. There's one of the shadowy screamers. I'm gonna get ganked. At least I've got the ability to shrug off the first hit. How deep does this go? Pretty damn. Wow. Oh, she's gonna show up at the very end. Alternatively, she's gonna show up right now. This buckler seems better and worse. Good stability. Better regeneration. No. Same stability, better regeneration. I don't know. Not keen on this. Oh, that's the world seed. That we're supposed to get. This is the executioner. This is really effective. Piss him off with a piss him off with a spear, and they don't do their... Well, they do their charge, but it lures them into it. Which actually makes my life a lot easier. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This keeps going down, too. Damn. Alright, whatever. I guess I'm a cave person. We might have to just warp out. Or we're actually pretty much right at the end and we're gonna have to warp walk whatever out. Son of a bonehead. Oh, they're not very strong. Okay, they're kind of strong. They hurt. But it don't matter. Alright, more sapient roots. I wonder if this is going to be a route down? Yeah. So now we're in this lower section. With some bunnies! That explosion move is kind of sweet. I wonder if I had that weapon, if I'd get an explosion move too. It's mildly tempting to actually go back for that person, or go back and try it out. But at the same time, I've put so much effort into this shovel. I don't know if I can give it up. This armor? No. It looks like there's just some armor on display. I was like, I don't mind if I do. What do we even have down here? More. Oh yeah, so we really did have to go through this cave. Oh, there's no pausing in this. That's unfortunate. Do we have a... Wow, that's about as effective as you could ask for. Does mean getting back might suck. But whatever, we got a checkpoint. I'm probably safe here, and if I'm not safe here, I die here, and who cares? Okay. Let's wreck this place. And maybe figure out how to get back. I just had a chocolate right before this, so if I sound a little weird, that's why. What's up, dude? I like just the trio of the bandana men just coming at me with the exact same attack pattern every single time. Man, I got a lot of respect for the combat AI in this game. Usually, like, a companion character in this is just real garbage. They almost never can fight back properly. I mean, admittedly, this one falls off constantly. Ashen fused Nomad's Bog. I'm gonna... Oh, wow. Oops. There we go. I'm actually running out of space here. I guess what I can do, because we're not getting any more of these, I'm just going to use that one up. Grab some more sapient moss. My inventory is filling up real quick. Next time we go up. I really wish this was actually a flight point. I wish all of the checkpoints actually let you warp or something like that. I could burn all the scoria pouches. I'm a little leery about doing so just because I'm already pretty loaded on dosh. I'll probably just start burning the cheaper stuff. Let's see if we can find a shortcut up of some variety. This might actually be a faster way. Honestly, I probably should have just gone back the last time we had access to the shortcut. Shortcut, warp point. Well, whatever, you learn. Hello! Whoa! Dreamers. Dreamers are not welcome? What are the spearmen doing? I wish I had a little bit of hyper armor when I did the charge. So that just like a basic spearman might not be able to stop me. Maybe? Okay, so we got Flokir's milk teeth. Wait. That sounded like a checkpoint. What? I heard like wings and stuff. Who's that doggy in the rag doll? I guess it doesn't quite work. Close enough. But yeah, let's go back. I'll get whatever this is. Find the mother scale. We can grab that one pretty quick. Ooh. That's pretty. I love the use of light in some of these like skyboxes. Looks nice. Like every one of these views is downright gorgeous. Kind of reminds me of God of War, honestly. There were a lot of really nice like moments in God of War where you like turn a corner, you see something big, and you're like, man, somebody really had a field day making this thing, making it look nice. I wish, whoops. I wish more games kind of took this approach to game art, honestly. You know, like, big sweeping environments that you can kind of see forever ahead of you. Make them look real nice. Because they do. They make them look gorgeous. Okay, so there's... This might actually be a... This might actually be a cave. Nope, it's just an item. Might not have space for it, though. No. It's another large scoria patch. Man, I am going to be ready to upgrade some things. But the art style allows for a lot nicer Hitboxborn. Absolutely. I don't know. I like Bloodborne, but there's just a lot of, like, big, sweepy cloth and stuff, and it makes it a lot harder to, like, tell if you're... Tell anything, honestly. Oh. I see. Boom. Who do we have up here? What is this? Where are we? Oh, that's her. Oh. Oh, we're here. These are the ambushers that got us earlier. Well, there's no reason why I should pay any attention to them. There is for that, though. These shadow teleportations look way uncomfortable, though. Like, I don't know, it just looks really stiff and, like, weird puppety. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. Hello. Come at me, fellow. I wish to hand you the shovel. In a not-so-metaphorical way. I'm not even sure how handing a person a shovel would go, metaphorically. I mean, honestly, it's probably about the same. Maybe a little bit more deadly. So is this just kind of an exploration zone? And the actual thing I'm looking for is on the other side? Actually looks like it. Well, do we just take this opportunity to go back? Tempting. Because there's a lot still to explore here. But I know I only have, like, one more space. No. Let's clear this area. Worst comes to worst, I just start om-nomming some... Scoria pouches. Especially the medium ones, because they aren't as good. Kind of art makes me wonder why movies go for live action so much, when full-on animation is vastly unexplored in terms of visual aesthetics. I think it's because they're afraid that people are going to take it as kids. Like, you know, kind of a for-kids style as opposed to actually, you know, for adults. Because by including live action, you kind of have that connotation that this is, you know, a movie for adults. At the same time, you know, most of well, I guess not the most recent Star Wars movies. The prequel trilogy were absolutely, like, very heavily CG'd. And I thought they looked quite nice, actually. I know practical effects are important in movies and stuff, and, like, you know, it's nice to have a movie that specifically plays reverent, or is reverent to that old style. Oh. Get down from there, Jacknut. Come on. Took you long enough. But, like, I don't think people would enjoy watching a movie that's, like, this low poly, necessarily. At least in the faces. But I could see, like, the rest of this, the environments and stuff would look gorgeous in a movie. I'd actually love to see, like, Dungeons and Dragons, maybe. You know, style movies. Animated kind of like this. I don't know, I guess recently I've been really wanting more, like, kind of Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, kind of group goes on an adventure kind of style of things. And it always bothers me a little bit that, you know, there aren't a whole lot of those. And that the ones that do exist are kind of weird and, like, awkward? Okay, so the thing I'm looking for is in here-ish. Maybe we have to go up. No, doesn't look like it's a climbable spot, so maybe we have to go around. We do have a cave-looking thing in here. Oh no, it's just a little loop around. Let's see, trying to think of the last 3D movie that blew your mind, or animated movie that blew your mind with the environment. If you've ever seen, like, Secret of Kells, or anything from that studio, all of their movies are downright masterpieces of animation. Those are amazing, but they're very few and far between. Oh, the listeners and the spear dudes are fighting each other. How much stamina do I have? Hot dang. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. I'm just kind of aimlessly wandering as per my namesake. And it's mostly working? What do you have? Sapient roots. Doesn't look like there's anything else in there. Cool. I don't think you can go any higher. But yeah, those movies were great. And I highly recommend them. But no, 3D movies that had truly amazing, like, visual design and animation and stuff, not a whole lot. I wish there were more. I'm actually a little bit disappointed Square Enix didn't keep making movies. Advent Children was a little bit, boring. I mean, it was nice to look at, but it wasn't a very interesting movie comparatively. What else is there? How do we get up? I mean, it looks like this is supposed to be a co-op climb right here. Oh, I see. Have to go in from this one. See, Coco from Pixar had a really nice environment as well. Whole Undead City was nice to look at in the background. I'm a little bit bothered that so many of the Disney movies are all about, kind of the real world, or, like, you know, kind of generic fantasy land. I'm looking forward to watching Wreck-It Ralph 2. I haven't seen it yet. Same thing with the Spider-Man movies, but even then, like, there's only so much that you can kind of do with those. I find if I want to find, like, a visual feast of like 3D or animation, you really do have to look at, like, you really do have to look at, very specifically at, like, sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the hell I am. Oh, is this the Featherman with the... Yeah, we've been here before. But yeah, usually I have to look at it, video games for, like, quality animation nowadays. Which is good, because I kind of prefer the medium of video games anyway. Just because, I mean, one, I can make money from them. More so, though, it's just like... I don't know. There's something delightful about a good video game that I think I'm always maybe a bit too detached from movies. You know, it's harder for me to get attached to them. So welcome to Marwyn. Might be up your alley then. Somebody wanna link that to me on Discord? Cause yeah, I'm always down for trying new things. But like Greece last week? I think Greece was last week. For those of you that didn't see, it was just the kind of... I mean, honestly, reminds me of Rime. For those of you that saw Rime, it's a game about loss where you're playing as a boy with a fox. More or less... I'm not gonna say getting over grief, but I think the entire point of it is grief, except for it turns out, you know, you're not playing the boy at all. It's some kind of coping with loss situation, which I didn't mind too much, but it was like, here's this cool fantasy world. You know, it might be allegorical, you don't know. Get out of here. And then it more or less pulls the rug out from beneath your feet at the very end. It's like, by the way, all of that was meaningless. And it's like, wait, what? No. I had the same problem with Sexy Bruchal. Ooh, Imperial Armor. That looks fun. Just gonna eat this. Whoops. Hello. Well, she got exploded pretty quick. Alright, let's take a look at this. So, better armor, damage reduction up, stamina costs, Well, let's try it anyway. What do I look like? I look cozy. I'll go with it. I like the color. I mean, good armor. I'll take whatever. Honestly, in general, I think I just have trouble, I think, getting into TV shows because they always feel rushed. You know, it's like, hey, people really like this show. Let's make like 7 billion seasons. Oh no, people are starting to lose interest in our show. Time to wrap it up really quick. And, like, I don't know. I guess I've just grown sick of that over the years. I guess it's not fun watching a series that you, like, love, develop, and then rush towards an ending. You know, like, it just feels cheap. And disappointing. We saw the end of, what was it? Voltron recently. I did not expect to like Voltron as much as I did. But I really liked this series. The middle seasons were incredibly strong. Unfortunately, I found the ending to be kind of weak, but that might just be because it should have taken, like, a couple more seasons. Like, they had this huge plot line about, like, returning to Earth. And I think it was, like, they had one season getting back to Earth, one season of, like, fixing everything, and then it was just like, oh, shoot, we need to end this. You know, then the series just kind of ended. It wasn't so bad. I just felt like it could have been dragged out just a little bit more. I don't know if would have felt just a little bit more satisfying. How the heck did we get up to that item? This is not this way. It's over here. The people you know didn't really like Voltron. I think it's kind of hit and miss, especially because the beginning of it is not great. How do we get up in there? Oh, statue, of course. Like, in the beginning, the characters were actually, like, truly insufferable, and I was quite mad about it. You know, it's like, I do hate that with a lot of shows, especially if they're aimed at kids. The initial couple hours are just, or initial, like, season or two are just like, all of these characters are going to be insufferable until they, like, actually grow on you. Then they'll be okay, and I'm just like, I don't want to have to go through that generally. I think we were just particularly lucky because we had nothing better to do at the time. So we binged through the first, like, season, then it was like, oh, yeah, actually, this is pretty good. But normally when a series makes me do that, I'm just like, I have lost interest. I had that same problem with The Office. I'd never seen The Office before. And I knew tons of people that more or less swore by the series, so I was like, alright, fine. You know, I'll sit down and watch a couple of episodes with Shell. And I think she was, like, distinctly disinterested. And I was kind of meh about the whole thing. I think we've cleaned this place out. I don't think there's anything left. I think we've emptied everywhere. Okay, so let's get back down, then we can go into that cave. Get whatever's down below. Oh, hey, missed this. Did I miss this whole area? No, it looks like that's whatever's ahead. Shield Maiden Spear. You know, let's just leave that there. Maybe it won't disappear on me when we warp. Be interesting if just leaving items on the ground actually would keep them around too. I don't know. Man, maps are huge. This game is pretty big. It's not small. Honestly, this is the right kind of open world for me. There's a lot to see and do, but none of it is empty or pointless. It makes a huge difference. Okay, do we start? Yep. Let's become hellaciously wealthy and upgrade the shovel. Actually, no, I think the shovel is maxed out. So maybe we should probably take a look at some of these things. So we've got the Lathrian War Axe, no. We've got the Hooked Club. Okay, I got to test with the... So, yeah. There's the flip move that one lady has. There's this, which actually I think is a double hit, but bad for spamming. Okay, so it's heavy weapons the rest of the way. Nomad's Balk. Roof and Socket Club favored by Featherland listeners. Oh, I love that sound effect. Oh, that sounds dangerous. So what is it? I mean, it looks like it's... Okay, it's got a very, very heavy attack. Now, this is the halberd. The heavy attack is garbage. Great crit chance, though. Useful for keeping elevated enemies at a distance, and striking a cleaving blow to finish them. Alright. Pretty good on ranged moves. I don't know. I really like this, but it's probably not better. Yeah, this one's faster. If I want to use a two-handed weapon in actual combat, it feels like this hammer is the way to go still. Okay, so we don't have any more doubles. So why don't we just upgrade Remolier as many times as it'll go. It does decent chunk of damage. We've still got a load of scoria that I can just spend.